President Trump clashed with Colombia's president over deportation flights that threatened to turn into a tariff war. CBN reporter Dale Hurd has that story.
The White House is claiming victory over Colombia in a showdown over flights of deported migrants who were in the U.S. illegally. After Colombia's president blocked 2 U.S. military planes with deportees from landing in the South American nation, President Trump ordered 25% tariffs on imported goods from Colombia, including crude oil, coffee, and bananas. Colombia's president blinked first, and the U.S. planes will be allowed. It comes as border czar Tom Homan joined ICE and DEA agents in Chicago, where officials say they conducted targeted operations.
It's sending a strong signal to the world our border's closed.
Immigration officials say they arrested almost 2,000 people across the country over the weekend. Texas Republican Governor Greg Abbott praised Trump's swift action on the border.
I don't think there's ever been a more sudden and swift change in any government operation than under President Trump.
Even Illinois Democratic Governor J.B. Pritzker told CNN he is in favor of ICE's apprehension of illegal migrants with criminal records in his state.
If they show up with warrants to take people away, that we're going to hand them over. We're going to follow the law in Illinois and federal law, too. We expect them to do the same. I'm very afraid that they will not follow the law.
Meanwhile, the president says he'll appeal a federal judge's ruling blocking his executive order ending birthright citizenship. Regent University law professor Brad Jacob told CBN's Faith Nation Trump's chance of winning in court would be a long shot.
There's never been a court decision on someone who entered the country without legal process. Mr. Trump's team is making the minority argument, but it's not a crazy argument.
As part of Trump's promise to win the weaponization of the federal government against conservatives, the Justice Department said Friday it will scale back efforts by the Biden administration to prosecute pro-life demonstrators near abortion clinics under the FACE Act. Meanwhile, 2 more members of Trump's cabinet received Senate confirmation. Former South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem will now head the Department of Homeland Security, and Pete Hegseth, the president's choice to lead the Department of Defense, was also sworn in over the weekend. This week, the Senate will hold additional confirmation hearings on 3 more Trump cabinet picks, including Tulsi Gabbard for Director of National Intelligence, RFK Jr. for Health and Human Services, and Kash Patel for FBI Director. Dale Hurd, CBN News.
Oh, we're definitely off and running, and Trump is making some very rapid decisions, and it's wonderful to see the turnaround on our southern border. That's an announcement that should go around the world, that border is now closed. Hopefully it stops the horror that was happening in the Darien Gap, all of the human trafficking that was going on there. It's wonderful to see.